Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book, Networking Like a Pro. And today I want to talk about something that also comes up a ton in terms of, content production and what it is and how people can be successful, specifically in the context of video, all right? Now, people say, again, they've seen me out there, they see me speak and do all this video and stuff like that, and they're like, what kind of structure? They're like, you kind of seem like a natural at the camera, which, by the way, just between you and me, if I actually shared with you some of my old footage, you'd be like, what? You probably wouldn't even let me talk to you anymore. So that'll be our little secret. But anyway, they're like, you seem like a natural. Is there like a structure that you go through? How does that work? What's the process for being successful and having good content? What's the structure for having good content with your video? And it's, I don't know if there's a right or a wrong answer. I know what I do. I was talking with a client about this the other day. Here's what I do. So my first, and you've heard me, you can go back to probably any video that you've seen. My first deal is I do my introduction. I'll say, hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book, Networking Like a Pro. And today we're going to talk about this. All right, so you could say whatever you want. Hey guys, it's X, title, and we're going to talk about this. Now, if you don't want to do the title, that's fine. I think that's important, but I understand everyone's not like a best-selling author, so maybe you don't do that. That's fine. But you definitely want to say your name, and you definitely want to talk about what you're going to talk about. And I always say it this way. Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book, Networking Like a Pro, and today we are going to talk about this. Now, the reason why this is so important is blank. So my first sentence is telling them who I am and what we're going to talk about. My second sentence then talks about why they should listen. Do not sleep on that. You need to tell these people why they should listen because they've got other things going. Heck, I've got other things. I'm actually going to be going watching a little bit of HBO when I'm done here. I got 2 more calls actually. Then I'm doing other things, right? So I know that they have other things that are on their minds. So you say, hey, it's this, this is what we're going to talk about. And then you talk about why it's important to them. Then you go into the content. That might be a minute or 2 or whatever the case may be. Then you go into the close, right? The outro. So what I say is, so hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's something that you can see yourself doing. As a matter of fact, swing on by our blog. We'd love to have you. That is www.monetizemyrep.com. All right? www.monetizemyrep.com. We've got all kinds of good stuff on there. Some of it's free. Some of it you'll have to pay for. But all of it is designed to help you build an audience and monetize your reputation as an expert. You see how I just went right into that? I almost signed off. I almost hit the thing. I'm like, oh, hold on. Right? But you got all of that right in there. So I will tell you this. I'll tell you another little secret since we're kind of sharing. One of the things that I had the hardest time with was my outro. I was because you had the intro because that was first thing. Then you had your content. That was easy. And then it was like I didn't know how to close it out. Right? So you want to have that nailed down. Now, don't worry. People ask me, well, how many takes does it take you to do videos? Well, I've done 3 today and it took me, I did them all in the first, actually, that's not true. I've done 3 today and I've done 4 separate videos. So the first one, I had to do 2 takes and the last 2, it's all been 1 take. But that's me. When I was getting started and trying to do this, it took me 3 or 4 takes. Don't go crazy. You're going to want to make it perfect. Resist that temptation. I tell people 2, 3, maybe 4 takes and take the best one and you got to go. You don't have all day. All right. So those are the things that you want to be able to do in order to make your video successful. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's something that you can see yourself doing. But in the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard saying so long, take care, and thank you for your time.